Awesome, awesome. Hey, and we're live. Guys, what's happening? Welcome. My name is Rafael Videco. I'm here with a whole bunch of our members, and we're excited to show you what we're going to be going through. So, Cheryl, if you want to just introduce what we're going to be going through and what it's why they're here.
Awesome. Well, welcome, guys. It is so great for you guys to hop on. This is what's in store for us today. This is the workshop that everyone's talking about, the one that's circulating on Facebook. This is the workshop where we're going to actually show you how to create your own online business. Okay, so this is really super exciting. You want to get your pen, your paper out, put away all your distractions as much as possible, and you're going to be using the tools that you already have. So you got your laptop, your cell phone, anyone with a Wi-Fi connection, can do this. And this is about 45 minutes. So we're gonna literally show you live in an age where anything is possible in the online world, how to create it. So this is gonna be really super simple, really easy. And if you're not doing like online business at all, then you're actually becoming a minority, right? Like think about all the big salespeople or the sales corporations of the world, they're all moving online. So that's where the world is going to and evolving to. And that actually also means that there's going to be a ton of money to be made at the same time, right? Because that's where everyone is. So there's such an advantage of people who are jumping on board with this, and it's actually relatively easy and quick to actually make money. Beside, in comparisons to the big brick and mortar companies, right? So what it really boils down to is actually working smarter rather than harder. And this is what we're going to show you. So the cool thing about this is we're going to show you everything today. And, this is very transparent, for you guys that are just hopping on right now, make sure you log into the chat, let us know where you're from. We'll definitely give you a shout out. If you have any questions at all throughout this workshop, feel free to put it in the chat. Okay. This is an interactive workshop. We want to engage with you guys as much as possible. There are real people from all around the world, from all over North America, from the UK, from Shanghai. We have testimonials from everywhere. And this is something that we're so super, super excited to share with you. Okay. So yeah, anything else you want to say there, Raf?
Well, I just want you guys to settle in, grab a pen and paper and just pay attention and stay all the way till the end, because once we go through, you might have some questions that we're going to answer right away. There's a reason you're here, and we're going to show you exactly how this has changed our lives. We have a big panel today, actually. We have a lot of live testimonials, which we're going to have, which I'm really excited about. And then we're just going to get started, okay? So let me just quickly share my screen, and then we'll go through some of the information. Give me 1 second. I just have to pull it up. So for some reason disappeared. There you are. Awesome. Okay. So let me know if you guys can see my screen. It's going to be shared in 2 seconds. There you go. So just can you guys see my screen?
You're good to go.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, guys. So what we're going to go over today is how to start your own online business and how you can actually do this, and then you can make 6 figures online lifestyle business from scratch in the next 12 months or less. And all the information that we're going to provide to you today, it's going to take about 45 minutes or so, plus the testimonials. And inside there, we're going to go over the results in our community. So basically, you're going to hear testimonials. We're going to talk about exactly what we got. We're going to show you the 4 secrets to a successful online business. And we're going to go over the whole, basically all the information that you need and require to do so, as well how you can do this yourself with our help. And what we'll do is we'll go over how much it costs, what it is. We're going to basically open up everything for you and show you exactly how it works. So that way you don't have to worry about how the workshop works. We're going to pull back the curtains, and we're going to show you how tons of people that are doing this already with this system that we are created here for you. All right, Cheryl, if you want to.
Yep. So we're going to go into the disclaimer and reality expectations. And so, this is, before we get into the meat and potatoes of this presentation, I'd like to set up the expectations for this. This is not something that I want you guys to see as a get-rich-quick scheme, because that's not it at all. This is not something that all of a sudden you're going to see millions of dollars falling from the sky. This isn't something that when you go to sleep at night, you're going to wake up to millions of dollars in cash. That's just not the reality. This is a system that can actually create huge results for you. And I see it happening from people in our community all the time. So it's absolutely possible. However, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme at all. And when I look at all the top producers in our community, they're the ones that say enough is enough. And they're the ones that realize that they are the ones that have to make things happen and take matters into their own hands. That's really important because you're responsible for your own life, and they realize that as well. So ultimately, if you've never owned your own business, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You're the only variable to your success. This is a system proven to convert in a very, very big way. So ultimately, what decides if this works for you is you. All right. And if you're not working for a company that's making you $20,000 a month right now, I want you to think about what you can make. What if you can make that $20,000 a month? What would you be doing with it right now? Ref at the beginning, talking about $20,000 and more. Oh my God, of course, these are big numbers. But these are the opportunities that you're going to see that is very, very possible in this community. And that's the type of opportunity or option that you're facing right now in this workshop. Okay, there are also people in our community that are making a whole heck of a lot more as well, in which we're going to show you. And are you ready to plug into a system that has that kind of potential? And if you are, then stay tuned. Make sure you have that pen and paper ready because you're going to want to know this information.
So again, guys, you are the only variable. Again, we talked about this is not a get-rich scheme. There's no tire kicker. So if you think this is going to make you millions of dollars, this is not for you. You might want to leave right now. But I want to go over this exactly. So what we're introducing to you is the Ultimate Freedom Academy training platform. It's an educational platform that we basically show you step-by-step instructions how to build a successful online business. But I want you guys, how Cheryl was talking about the same thing, like $20,000, it's a lot of money. A lot of people think, but imagine, just close your eyes right now and imagine that you are making $20,000 a month. Okay, just imagine it just for now. Okay, what would you be doing right now with it? What would you be? Would you be living in the same city? Would you be traveling more? Would your kids be going to the same school? Would you be wearing the same clothes? There's so many things that you can do. And a lot of times we say that money is not everything. But I can tell you that money, when you have it, it does make your world go around way better. And when you have stress and when you actually go out and you don't have money, that's one of the biggest struggles that a lot of people have, is because when you have no money, you are struggling. And in comparison, when you have less stress in your life, when you remove the stress in your life, then you become more pleasurable to be and fun to be around. Do you guys agree? And
absolutely.
And can you imagine if you have people that are stressed out all around you, and if they had no money issues, do you think they'll be more pleasant to be around as well? So if you guys agree, comment in the chat. I mean, yeah, if you had no money issues, it would get so much easier. And that's something that you get to leverage. And let me tell you just a little bit about myself, okay? So, and my name is Rafael Videiko. I started this about 2.5 years ago. And when I started out, it wasn't always there. I worked for a corporate world for 18 years. I moved up the corporate ladder. I thought I had a good job, good career. The competition was tough, but I put in long hours, but I missed out. I have 2 boys, a 15-year-old and a 12-year-old. And I was always away from them, being at work, staying late. And my wife, I had never seen my wife because she worked the opposite shifts. So we can see our kids, but at the same time, we had different days off. So when I started out, everything has changed completely for me with this when I started this. And I did this as a part-time gig on the side while I was working full-time for the first 1.5 years. And after 1.5 years, I was able to quit my job and I was able to do this full-time. And that's something that we want to show you how I did it and how it's possible for you. Yeah. And then after starting online business, guys, my life has completely changed. I learned a new skill that I can leverage every single day. And basically, I get to travel the world, spend time with the family, and be able to be home with my kids and be able to see my wife. That's one of my biggest things that changed for me. And I'm so grateful about it.
Yep. And so for me, same thing, I was actually working in the corporate world before that, like at one point in my life, I was making $700 a month, and ask me how I survived. I have no idea. And then fast forward to a few years later, I went to school. I went through the same traditional educational system, and I also I also got into the corporate world. And I started working those 80-hour weeks. And for the first few years, you get really excited as, like a young professional. And, you start making all this money, but then where's the time? Like I had to kind of step back for a second because I was missing a lot of time with my friends and my family. I was missing time on vacations. Even though I would go on vacations, I would work. Okay. So like, where is that time balance? There is none. And that was very, very frustrating for me. I remember at one point in time, like before I actually completely quit the corporate world, I would, cry almost every single night thinking like, what am I doing with my life? Like, they ask you when you're younger, like what you really want to be doing and how you want to live your life and what you dream about. And it's supposed to be like this amazing life. When you get there, all of a sudden, full stop later, you're like, oh my God, this is not exactly what I wanted, right? So, fast forward till now, 18 months later, now I'm doing this full time. I'm really, really excited about this. And I'm really excited to share it with you guys because, I'm sure you can relate to one person on here in the workshop because you're going to find that they're exactly like you. They're looking for something better, as was I. So after starting the online business, here I am with my life partner. We're in a lot better place. For this type of opportunity, we would not have been able to be where we are today. And that's a lot happier. And guys, I actually forgot sort of like a life without stress, because, you're always stressing about money. You're always stressing about where it's going to come from, what vacations you're going to go on, when you can go on vacation, how to ask your boss, when you can get that time off and all that. Imagine a world where you alleviate all that stress. Okay, that's very, very powerful. So yeah, like this is where I'm at today with my partner and I couldn't be any happier.
Yeah, and a lot of times like you're here for a reason and you're looking for something. Maybe you've been trying so many different ways of, because there's so much out there. Like who do you trust? Who do you go through? And this is something, just stick with us and we're going to show you exactly what we have done. And we have tons of results that are coming in. Cheryl, I know Taylor, you know her.
Yes. Yeah. Taylor is amazing. Okay, this girl, she was looking for something to help her out and her family. That's one of the reasons why she got into this, like as a lot of you guys are as well. She's only 23 years old. And when she first started this business, I believe she was 22. And, like her husband worked all the time, was missing out on their daughter's life. And, as you can see in the dates here, it says on March 18th that she first got her first $20,000 month. Okay. And this is probably about almost like 8 months into the business, 8 to 9 months, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. And yeah. And so like to her surprise, like she didn't really know anything about online business. And, for her to be coachable, trainable and follow things step by step, we also teach you how to compound your money as well, which is very, very powerful. And in February 22nd of this year, she made $200,000. That was in her first year of doing this business. And now, like, fast forward until now, like she's a lot more happier as well. She found the 4 secrets to any successful online business here with us. As a community, like we're part of other bigger families as well. And, like it's just so exciting to be able to see results, see how people are doing it for themselves, and also, be able to teach and help other people duplicate the same thing.
And one of the things, guys, when I first, like, because you guys probably look at this numbers, like it's impossible. When I came in, the guy that was, that was looking into different stuff. And when I first started out, the guy told me that he made in 3 weeks what I made in a year in a corporate world. And I was making, 6 figures already at that time. And it's not really about, yes, it's possible, a lot of different things, but some of you guys might be here only to make maybe extra $500 a month, $1,000 a month. Anything is possible here. So, like, when I first came in, it was like, oh my God, that's just way too much. That's out of things. But I can tell you this right now, because I've been doing this now for the last 2.5 years. It is possible. Anything is possible. You just have to put your mind into it. You have to have the right mentor and coach and someone to guide you and teach you that already done it before. Okay. And we have other people in our community. Chantel, she started about 1.5 years ago. And I remember when she started out, actually her husband clicked on one of my ads. That's how you guys probably ended up in here as well, is you clicked on an ad, you clicked on a link, and you ended up, joining and watching the workshop right now. You might be watching a replay. And Chantel did the same thing, and she was really skeptical because, you know, her husband is like, go reach out to this guy. This might be interested, you know. And she reached out to me. And then when I got on the call with her and just say, hey, you know, this is what it is, what's going on, she got really excited. She was open-minded, skeptical, but open-minded. And then she went in full in. She said, I want this. I want to be doing this. And within her first 60 days, she made 5 figures, which was crazy. You know, it was like so much out of nowhere. She goes, you know what, Rafael, I had a vacation, 1 week vacation, and 90 days after starting this business, she quit her job. And the most exciting part is that her husband, you know, he's been working, he had his logging business since 16. And what he did, he ended up putting his business out for sale, sold his business, and now they're doing this full time together, which is amazing. And Chantel was able to change so many lives, and you get to probably hear this a lot when you actually come into the community. And we have tons of different results. Our community results are, you know, we're part of a big group, and this is one of the events that I went to, and this is people from different backgrounds, from butchers to dental assistants to construction workers to oil field rigs to corporate, you name it, from all over the world. And those people here made multiple. Some of them made multiple 6 figures. Some of them made, you know, $50,000, $100,000, $200,000 just in basically using the system and be able to do this. Cheryl, anything else you want to add to this one?
No, I just think that it's very important just to note that everyone here is no different than anyone else. You don't have to have any tech savvy skills. You don't have to, you know how computers work really. All you really need to do is follow things step by step, click by click, and that's exactly what everyone has done here.
Okay, and again, I want to give you guys a quick disclaimer. Not when you guys come in here, it's not just, oh, you're going to come in, make all this money. Everything is possible. Not everyone is coming in here making massive amount of money. For me, I knew what I wanted. I worked my butt off because I knew that my kids, my family was more important. My mentor even told me, you know, like, how badly do you want this? And I said, I'll do whatever it takes. And he goes, no, you're not. I'm like, what do you mean I'm not going to? He goes, no, you got to put it in a different perspective. He goes, what if I held your head underwater? How badly would you fight me for oxygen? And it just sort of woke me up, and I realized that. So that's why when I came in my first year, I made almost $177,000 just by doing this alone. And this is me, actually. I don't know if some of you guys might know Matt Maddox and Caleb Maddox, young entrepreneur with his dad. He came out actually to speak at the event, and he's 15 years old at that time, and he's already making, you know, multiple 6 figures online. And you guys might know him, but my life has completely changed. And one of the things, money is great, and when you're making all that money, is but when you're changing lives. And last year, I've been with my wife for 20 years, and I was able to surprise her with her dream car. Actually, we walked into a dealership to change tires, and all of a sudden, we end up walking out with 2 brand new Audis. And I'm not here to brag or boast or anything like that, but what I'm showing is what is possible. I'm a regular guy. I'm nothing special. You know what? I just wanted it so bad, and I used the system. I had the coaching, I had the mentorship, and I had something that I was able to learn, leverage, and build. And I mean, to see a smile on my wife's face, to be able to be home with them is the best feeling ever. And that's what we're going to explain to you today. So just stick with us, and then we're going to go through the rest here. Okay.
Awesome. So here's Taylor Knowlton as well. We just want to let you guys know, you know, like for her, like I think during this event, she was probably within her first 6 to 8 months within this business. She received her check, and it was about $65,000. So in her first few months, she made multiple 5 figures. Now she actually makes multiple 6 figures, okay, because we're in 2018. So obviously we do have other events that come up, and, you know, like we celebrate a lot of the wins. And again, this is really important when you're deciding on what type of system that you want to be a part of, because you want to make sure that there are the results that you're seeking, and also be able to learn from people who have those results as well.
Yeah, and there's, like I said, we have the big different communities, and this is one of the events that I was with, and it's just amazing what you get to actually see. And her life has completely changed as well.
Yeah, and just know that, you know, if you come in here with skepticism, that's great. Okay, yeah. Skepticism is great because, you know, everyone was there as well. It's like, oh God, it's too good to be true. However, when you apply the knowledge, that's what's more important. Okay, like you can have skepticism that, you know, things won't work. However, when you make that decision to change your life and take take that leap of faith and actually follow what other people are doing, that's when you're going to start to see the results for yourself.
And even Taylor, even myself, when we came in, we were skeptical, but open-minded, and that's huge. And one of the reasons, and I want to run some numbers by you guys here, how much time do we have to actually have? And when you actually base this on 50 years of working, because most of us will go in, get a job, and we work, 40 hours a week for 40, 50 years, and then we retire maybe at 40% of our income. But look at these numbers right here. So imagine if you just add up that 40 hours a week, you literally will be working nonstop for 12 years, over 12 years of work time. And then obviously you have to sleep, and 17 years out of the 15 years, you'll be sleeping. If you were just sleeping 8 hours, which some of us don't sleep that much. Some of us have 2 jobs. Some of us are struggling paycheck to paycheck and just trying to settle. And Cheryl, I know the other things. Remember how we were looking at the numbers?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's funny when you actually look at the numbers and you're thinking, okay, like you still got the education, you still got childcare, you still have, grooming, you still have shopping, you still have eating. That also takes time. And also, too, social media is about 9 years, okay, out of 50 years.
Yeah. I think it was like 4 years or something like that.
Oh, 4 years. Okay. Yeah. But that's still a long time. Like, imagine scrolling through social media for 4 years when you really add up the time. And so when you look at this chart, it's very, very eye-opening. And this is exactly what we want to show you, the perspective of how you can be changing your life with the system.
Yeah. And imagine if you can cut back some time and we can save you. Now, all of a sudden, you'd work less. You'd be able to be at home. And you'll be able to travel more, whatever you want to do. And now all of a sudden you have all this free time. What would you do with extra, 6, 7 years of your time that you can leverage? That's amazing. So let's get into affiliate marketing. Some of us might not know what it is. So Cheryl, if you want to explain this one.
Yeah, so affiliate marketing is a marketing arrangement by which an online retailer pays commission to an external website for traffic or sales generated from its referrals. So if you look at the next slide here, you're going to notice obviously a lot of big names here. You're going to recognize like iTunes, eBay, Amazon. Amazon is the world's biggest sales corporation so far. They beat out Walmart, they beat out Target, they beat out so many things, and the reason being is because they are online. Okay, and so that's why you want to go where the trend is going, because with a click of a button you can actually order your groceries, and voila, there they are at the door too. So this is how it's accessible to us and how we can utilize it as well.
Yeah, and then Cheryl, like if you can, some people might not know what affiliate program does, so if you can explain that.
Yes, exactly. So when companies have affiliate programs, they're able to leverage people like us to advertise. This saves them money, helps diversify some risk, provides more jobs, and allows us to make more money. And so even though there is the online space as a trend, like it doesn't necessarily mean just because jobs are being, lost in the offline world that it doesn't create opportunity for the online world. And so this is what exactly that's why a lot of people are looking to the online world. A lot of people are looking to work from home. They're looking to work for a place where they can actually gain that time and financial freedom that they're seeking. And this is what the online world actually gives you.
And one of the things here, guys, is how secure is your job? Look at all the automation that is coming. Like, look around you. Look at the things. I don't know if you ever heard of Amazon Go. Have you seen, McDonald's, they're raising the price, the minimum wage. And instead of them paying extra employees, they really just became with automated and touch screen ordering system, waiters, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Just before we go on, I just want to give a few shout outs here. We have Keely. She's from Ottawa. Hi, Keely. Marissa from Illinois. We have Bob from Toronto. We have Ryan from Saskatchewan. Awesome, guys. Welcome. If you are logging into the chat right now, just give us a shout out and we'll call you out as well, because this is a live workshop. Yeah.
All right, let's get into this, Cheryl. The Ultimate Academy is designed to teach you how to find irresistible offers, how to match your offers with the market. So we'll teach you everything from scratch, because some of you guys come in here, you might not even have any clue of how to run a business or anything. You might have some experience. We're going to show you how to place winning ads on Facebook that we actually tested for you. Okay, and this is the formula that that we designed, basically, that I was able to leverage to make multiple 6 figures online. Okay. And then there's low tickets versus high tickets. So what we focus in our academy is mostly on high ticket products. The reason for it is because you think about this, let's just give you an example. And 50% of commission is big commissions, because usually you get like 1, 2, 10%. But let's just say if you bought a $50 item, okay, and you receive 50% commission for $25 each, for you to make $10,000, you would need to have 400 sales to make $10,000. But what if you took a high ticket commission item, which is, let's say, $2,000, and you get a $1,000 commission, which is still 50%, all you need is 10 sales to be able to make $10,000. So I don't know about you, but would you sell 400 sales or 10 sales? I don't know, Cheryl. I would do the 10.
I would do the 10 too. I wouldn't want to have to put that much time, effort, and energy just for that. And it sounds like a lot of work. That's more than necessary. So basically, we work with high ticket offers that pays you up to $4,500 per sale. And that's about 56% in commissions compared to other places that only pay out 3 to 10%. Again, you got to work smart rather than hard, right? So a lot of you may ask, why can't I just do that myself? Like the system sounds really easy. However, you can. It would just be extremely difficult, time-consuming, frustrating, and expensive, okay? Because if you really think about it, like we're going to show you like the system that we have in order to create this online business. It's not just, like click, 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 here you go, millions, right? We actually have to put programs together. We actually have to create what's called a sales funnel, which we'll get into a little bit later. We've actually done all of that hard work for you. And what you're going to be learning is just a small amount of work that you have to master. But that's still work. However, before we get into that, I would like to bring out other people in our community, some lovely ladies that we have on our panel right now, who are here with us today. So the first woman I would love to bring out is Kylie. So Kylie, if you wouldn't mind sharing a little bit about yourself, your story, what you're about, why you're doing it, anything that you want to share with the people here today, that would be amazing.
Just turn the mic on.
Oh, me?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we're good.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. The connection's all. Oh, I hope you guys can hear me good. Yeah. So I started off I had no. I just making all my dream books, vision board, nothing, and I bumped into. Actually, who you guys showed earlier, and she just talked me through this program that she was going through, this step-by-step program, this community, and I was like, well, that sounds cool. I want in, and I joined. I'm so happy at what I was doing online at all. Like I had no media, so I didn't need any experience at all, they said, and I was like, okay, well I can do this, and it step by step for me, and I just follow the homework. It's super simple homework, and I get all these, and I just feel more positive, and I feel like my goals and dreams, well, they are accomplished way faster. And we're just, it's nice in all the time that I want. Like hours one day, no hours one day, because I want to accomplish more. A couple months ago, and I did that I joined this community because anytime I have any questions at all, they're right there. There's so many people. My phone has Wi-Fi, and I have. So it's awesome. Yeah. Thanks, guys, for listening.
Awesome. Thank you, Kylie, for that. So I don't know if, I don't know if you guys were hearing, there's a little bit of feedback there, Kylie, but I hope you guys get the gist of it. Like because when you come into a community like this, like when people are, like really ecstatic about how the community runs and how your questions are going to be answered. Because by the way, it's all about mentorship in here. So, like Kylie was just saying, anytime she has a question, we always answer it. There's always someone available because like we said, there's people all around the world. This is a global business as well. So if you have a question at 2 in the morning, even, then there's someone there to answer your question. So That's really, really important. Thank you so much for sharing that, Kylie. I really, really appreciate that. So the next person we'll bring out is Christiane. So Christiane, if you can pop on out and talk about your story a little bit, that would be amazing.
Hi. Can you guys hear me this time?
Yes.
Yes, you're good.
Hi. Okay. Okay. So my name is Christiane. I signed up, actually I'm from Thunder Bay, and I signed up through a friend of mine who has children that goes to school with my children. She introduced me to the Academy in May of last year. Throughout the whole year, I kind of, with my work and everything, I didn't work as hard as I should have on the Academy, but I'm back full force. And throughout the whole year, everybody was still behind me, still contacting me to make sure that I was still active and ready to roll. And what I really loved about the Academy is that not only are we learning about the skills that we need to be able to make a successful online business, but we're also learning about ourselves. We're also working on self-development, which is what I needed to be ready to roll with this opportunity that is in my hands right now. I have come a long way with the help of everyone, with all the training videos that explain everything step by step. Even if you're completely computer illiterate as I am, there's always someone, like Kylie was just saying, to help us out. There's always someone at the touch of a finger, at the touch of the phone line. There's always someone to help us. And it's helped me a lot to reach where I am today. I'm an educator. I work with children between the ages of 18 to 4 years old. So no, computers are absolutely not in my expertise, but it has been building from there. Great mentors that we have are always available to help us, and they make sure that that we're being kept on our toes to make sure that we keep working on our business and being successful, because they want to see us succeed as much as they have been succeed in the past couple of years. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell.
Christiane, thank you very much. And I remember when you first started out, and it was for you, one of the biggest things that you mentioned is, Rafael, you know what, maybe at the beginning I didn't have so much time to go into this and do the actual training, stuff like that, but my mindset, how my confidence built up. And I'm so proud of you, because I know what you accomplished, and you're going places and you're exploding, and I'm so grateful to be part of this journey with you.
Awesome. So thanks so much, guys, for watching. Tune in, because the rest of the testimonials from the other ladies will be shown at the very end. So
let's
stay
just
tuned.
bring on. Awesome. Okay, so let me know if you can see my screen. Can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, so Cheryl, let's get into this. The 4 secrets of any online business. Okay,
so the 4 secrets are there are 4 things. These are the fundamental aspects of any business that you can model. Like you can model any of the top companies and corporations into, pretty much. Okay, so they may sound small, however, they are very, very critical. So the first one that you're seeing here is find an offer that people want. Okay, and so when you find an offer, it has to be irresistible. This can't just be like any offer out there. Like don't really go for niche things, because sometimes niche things, not everybody's going to want. And number 2 is find the right people to buy. This is also really important too. The third one is to find a way to tell people about it. This is where social media comes in, and we'll explain that a little bit more later. And number 4 is plug into a proven marketing system. Again, like emphasis on proven. You don't want to go into anything that hasn't been proven before. That's very, very risky. However, when you have a proven marketing system that is proven to convert, that is way more powerful than any system out there.
All right. Well, let's explore how this works.
Yep. So secret number 1 is find an offer that people want. So let's go to the next slide. And basically, for every business, in order to receive value, you must provide it to someone else. And this isn't just about clicking a button to make money. If some of you already have a business, then you have an offer, which is great. And if you don't have an offer, that's okay, because we will show you later on what some of our offers are and show you what we use to create an income online. Yeah. And someone has to look at this offer and say, this is something that is worth more than my money. The money should feel like to the offer. Also, that offer has to be irresistible, like I said before. Imagine the types of different offers that you can have. Anything from cameras, purses, shoes, etc. You know, keep that in mind. And the last thing is, most people go for offers that have awesome compensation plans. Second last one. And then once you have those 2 pieces, you can actually move millions of dollars worth. Once you have that irresistible offer, and once you have the 2, like the compensation plan as well, these 2 go hand in hand.
Awesome. And then the secret number 2 is find the right people to buy. And we call it AKA high quality traffic.
Exactly. So as I said, you want to be able to get the people who will spend money as freely and as readily. And the more people, or the more interested the people are in your offer, means the higher quality the traffic is coming into your online store or online business. And the goal is to get them converted from general spectators to be actual buyers. And in most cases, the one thing is always a website. And the more successful it is from converted interesting leads into buyers simply means the higher it is at converting spectators to buyers. This high conversion rate is something that we track very passionately in the online world. So let's talk about when they enter your system. This is at a critical stage. You want to make sure that you don't lose them, right? So that's why we have to bring them through like a process. This is the key, because you're going to realize that what you're going to realize is that people will move through the system at various states or rates. And some people move really, really fast, and some people will move really slow because everybody's different, right? You want to make sure that what rate is, or what their rate is, you don't want to lose them. So you got to keep them interested throughout the whole entire process. You want to keep them engaged by providing them things like podcast offers, emails, videos, those types of things. It all depends on whatever it is that you're offering in the end. So you want to make sure that it's relevant. And whatever you are doing in the system, those high qualities are very willing to buy at the end of your system, and they already have decided for themselves if they are at the right place or at the right time to actually get into it. So this is very technical and time sensitive. So you want to make sure that you put things through at just the right place at just the right time to pull off properly, so people do not feel like they're forced through this and that they are coming to the decisions themselves. So this training is basically here to help you put that together efficiently, timely, easily, so that you can do this very effectively. And this is something we're going to talk about more as we go along. So let's keep going.
All right, guys. So think about this way, okay? Even if you're in an affiliate program and you have a great compensation plan, you still need to market something that people are interested in. So think about this purse. Ladies, you guys probably will know more about the purse than me, but if you start marketing this and you're going to spend hours advertising this to me, I'm going to be most likely not buying the purse, okay? Because you have to find a market that someone is actually interested in the product, and you have to find the right product and put it right in front of them. And this is something that we will teach you. You don't have to look for products. We have everything set up for you with the 90% automated system. So, but if you're advertising for a woman, okay, and that she's earning 6 figures, it's going to be so much easier because she's most likely going to be interested more in a purse than me. And
yeah.
Go ahead, yeah, sure, go ahead.
So basically, yes, Raf is not going to be interested, obviously. But like when you put the right offers in front of the right people, which is you're literally matching the market, then obviously you bet that she's going to absolutely love the product and buy it from you because she already has a vested interest. And then this basically makes them buying from you really, really easy, right? So one thing I really love is you can't create desire for a product, you can only match it.
All right, guys, so how do you match the product at all? How do you match everything? And what we do is we do it on a market. So when you market on Facebook, there's a certain things that you guys might not be aware of. When I first started out, I was clueless. I didn't know none of the stuff that I'm telling you. Some of the words that we're using, like leads, pixels, and stuff, I didn't know what. I was clueless. But then as long as you're coachable, and that's what I was able to learn this stuff. So when you actually see an ad on Facebook, it's actually a sponsored ad by someone else. So when you actually click on it, for example, I'm the sponsor. Some of you guys might have clicked on one of my ads, and you ended up coming here and watching a workshop. And what happens is, well, you can do this by targeting ads on Facebook. And the reason that why you see those ads is because I chose to put it in front of certain people. You get to choose and select exactly who you want to do. And the good thing about this is that anyone can actually do this. So if you actually go onto your Facebook, don't do it now, but later, click on the little link right there, and you actually go on to create ads, you're going to end up in an ads manager. And this ad manager is actually a free program that everyone has access to. And inside of it, basically, you get to select and pick and choose exactly. And that's what we teach you in the training, is how to select a certain target. And like I said, it's free for everyone else.
Okay, so this is just to go into a little bit more detail. We're zooming into how we target people. So if you don't have a product right now to sell, we're going to show you what we have at the end. And if you already have a product, we'll teach you how to leverage Ads Manager to take your current product or business to the next level. So think about it this way. You can actually target locations, okay? Very important because, again, global business, where do you target? Well, you can choose the location that you want. So this is the example here in the United States. Anywhere in Canada, Australia, you can actually select different countries, specific cities, or even within a 25-mile radius within even your hometown if you like.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of this, is that when you actually come in here, you get to choose, someone that you can relate to, or, you can choose the age group, you can choose the gender, you can select your demographics, which is really powerful. Okay, so think about selling purses. I most likely, if I was selling a product that is, for women, I would choose woman, and the age group that they might be buying. It's just more, instead of wasting money on ads, you want to target someone that is actually going to be buying the product. And that's something that helped a lot.
Mm-hmm. And here you can actually target different interests. So, like imagine, if you have an interest in chocolate bars and we're selling chocolate bars, then, we'll actually target interest of chocolate bars or, a certain type of chocolate bar. Here is where everyone is already in the buying space. We're talking about home businesses. The potential reach is actually 76 million people. All right. There's over 2 billion people online on Facebook right now. Yeah, lots of people in the world. However, even just in the home business space, you have so many people that are already interested in that already.
Yeah, and you just put it right in front of them. So let's get into secret number 3, okay? So find a way to tell people about it. And this is how you're going to learn how to do those compelling ads. And for example, this is my fan page. And as you see, here is one of my ads. Maybe one of you guys that are watching this might have clicked on here. Actually, this ad already, I think, reached 500,000 people. And that's the power of online marketing. You don't have to go, imagine going door to door and you have to talk to a person. You would have to spend, lots of time. This is runs 24/7 because Facebook and internet is open 24/7. So you can do different kinds of ads. So there's ads, you can do video ads, story ads, long story ads, short story ads, picture ads. There's so many different ways that you can actually leverage this to be able to use this as in the system. And this is just some of the numbers. As you see, a lot of people clicked on it. They were interested. I had right now, I think it was over like 2,000 comments. People are saying, hey, can I get more information? So this is like advertising for people that are, imagine like a stadium for like a full 4 stadiums of people that are actually interested in a product. And this is sort of that creates that permission base that they actually come to you and ask you for information instead of you chasing someone to show them your opportunity.
That's the power of Facebook right now, guys, is that you can literally target people who are already interested. This isn't, like you're asking people or begging people to get into your business or show them the business because they're already interested. There's a big difference. Yeah,
and then this is some of the stats. And obviously, when you look at my amount spent, you're not going to be spending that much. When you first start out, obviously, you're going to be spending, about $5 a day. We teach you, we want to get you numbers. We're going to test things. We're actually going to help you place your first ad. We actually audit it for you, and we actually get on the call with you and show you exactly, so make sure that you do it correctly. We have, and one of the things that you notice here is just from this ad alone, even though I spent $2,700, I was able to make over $20,000 just by doing this. which is a pretty good ratio.
Oh yeah, if you spend that, even if you spend the $5 and you gain 100, that's really good. And that's why a lot of people start with $5 a day, just a few dollars a day. If you have even a little bit more than $5 a day, awesome. Like it all depends on where you're at, you know, what your budget is. You know, like everybody actually does start at $5 a day because that's how you do, like that's how you start with the system. It's an earn as you learn process.
Oh yeah. And then we'll teach you as that, you know, actually we'll go over this. If actually want a coaching process, we're actually going to go in and actually design a game plan for you and basically design everything, what works, and just scaling up any business. As long as you make more money what you spend, that's any business structure. If you spend, you know, $1,000 and you make $3,000, you just scale up from there.
Exactly. So let's get into secret number 4. So plug into a marketing system. So, you know, that's the first few secrets, you know, that we just checked out. Now let's cover the last secret. Now it's about finding a way to actually tell people about your product or service. In the online world, this is using a very powerful tool that we call the sales funnel. Well, what is a sales funnel, you might ask? Well, for those of you that don't know what it is, the concept of a sales funnel, it's wide on one end, narrow at the other end. So if you're going to use a sales funnel, you're going to scoop up anything, you're going to use the wide end, right? So you're actually scooping up like a lot of people, and then it actually goes through the funnel. So, you know, like actually when it goes through the funnel, you're going to learn how to generate that traffic, right? Which is like the bunch of people at the very, very top, to generating leads, to funneling them into prospects, and then actually creating customers and generating income. And that's because naturally you get more into the funnel that way. Also in the digital space, you want to be able to capture as much as the general public as possible into your system. So once they're in your system, the beauty of this is once it's automated, instead of you having to deal with people one-on-one as they do in the traditional sales cycle, the system actually works for you. Okay. The beauty of this is because you're no longer limited by how many hours you can devote into something. So this isn't trading your time for money like a regular 9-to-5 business. This is completely automated for you. So if you know you are walking door to door selling something, you will actually be limited by how many hours you can work or how many hours that you have available. So this system is actually doing everything for you. So you can actually go into your funnel and have your funnel that actually scoops up millions of people, allows them to convert themselves and get them from being general spectators to be raving fans and buyers. Okay, and that's the power of the system that we have. So basically, you know, like what I just said, it's like printing your own money. Okay, so once you've had that funnel set in place, you're generating the traffic. And like we just talked about before, if you spend $5 a day at $150 a month, and you can get, you know, like 2,000, 3,000 and or more just from that, that is the power of what we have here.
And guys, so we're talking about funnels, we're talking about pixels and all that stuff. It's mostly automated, and that's the reason we created this. So that way it's the easiest to the newest person coming in with zero little experience. You're gonna get the coaching, all that information. But think about this: it's just having like 3 pages. So some of you guys already might have clicked on someone's link. They end up on this page. You put in your information. You've been getting emails, and you confirm the information, and then you ended up coming into the workshop, which you are right now. And then after that, we're going to show you what we have, and then you go in, and we basically sell the workshop, and we'll go from there.
Yeah,
so
and basically for these 3 pages is exactly what we provide to you. Again, you know, like this again may seem like a very, very simple process, but imagine having to do this on your own. It's physically impossible unless you spend like 3-4 years learning all this stuff and putting it together. So all of this is done custom branded for you. You know, we put your picture in there, we put your name in there, you know, everything is all coded and done for you. I don't know coding personally, you know, so, you know, like for me to be able to do this, it's very, very simple. For all the ladies like on this panel and Raf as well, you know, this is something that we just followed, you know, for our own online business.
Yeah, so when we take away all of that, you can focus on the main part, which is marketing, which is, you know, promoting the product. All right. So anyways, let's get into a little bit more. Justin, he used the same system, and, you know, he made over $17,000 in 1 month. And same thing, he just followed training, placed some ads. We had people that were coming in, watching the workshop, and they were going through the same process. As you see here, he has different ads that he was running, and the commissions just kept coming in. And the best feeling about it is when you actually make money while you sleep. I remember first time when I started to have commissions rolling in, it was like I just woke up, and you wake up to emails saying, hey, you just got commissions. Best feeling ever.
Yeah, exactly. So these are the four same four secrets that people are making 6 and 7 figures for themselves every single year. Go and look at, you know, any of the top retailers, and they are doing all the same style of online marketing. They also have a sales funnel. You know, they have created that system of success, and you know, like that's what we're going to get into right now.
So guys, okay, the training platform that we're going to be, it's the Ultimate Freedom Academy. We'll teach you how to become basically like a tech athlete. You know, you're going to have everything. You don't need any experience, little or zero experience needed in this. And basically it's click by click, step by step. All you do is go through modules. There's 2 different offers. You can create your own, or you can whatever you have is created inside. And just wait till the end till I start throwing some bonuses at you.
Exactly. So we are affiliate marketers. What does that mean? We sell the other companies' offers and receive commissions for it, like we said before. So affiliate marketing, this trading platform, is like using other people's infrastructure to create an income. So we're providing this infrastructure, and now you're learning how to use it.
Awesome. Okay, so let's get into this here. So number one, what are you going to be getting? Because a lot of times, like, well, Rafael, Cheryl, what can you provide for us? What are we getting with all of this? We've been talking a lot about so many different things. Just bear with us, and we're getting into this. So first, you're getting the training educational platform, which is showing you how to find an irresistible offer, match that offer with the right market, and place the winning Facebook ads in front of those people. Okay. Second thing is you're getting a done-for-you marketing system. So basically, you don't have to build funnels, build pages, write emails, you know, do any of this stuff. You don't even have to do sales. We do all of that for you. Your job is to basically do the 10%, which is learning how to market, how to pay for winning Facebook ads. Okay?
And then you're getting into your done-for-you email follow-up series, because as you convert your leads, what you need to know is that the fortune is in the follow-up. So we're going to follow up with your leads automatically on your behalf. And we're also going to provide you with our email follow-up series. And then I'll get into this, but yeah, coaching. This is one of the things that I'm hearing so much of. You know, you're actually going to get your own online coach. This is Amy. Amy actually, she was traveling the world. She was in Shanghai, China. She actually just moved back to California just last month. And you get to maximize this by having the ability to, you know, be able to reach out to someone. And that's one of the biggest things with any system out there. When I'm hearing from other people, is like they promise you so much that you get to get help, and the next thing you know, when you reach out to them, it's like, go Google it or go figure it out on your own. It's way easier when you do it that way. Yeah, and what your coach is there for is to literally help you maximize your success. Okay, so they're going to help you get clear on where you are right now to where you want to be. And, you know, like they're going to help you through your 6 to 12 months, you know, formula to basically help you through the step-by-step process and to help you plan to get there pretty much.
And what you're getting as well is you're going to be part of a global Facebook community. We're going to plug you in right now. You know, when you go in, first thing we do is as soon as you join our academy, join our platform, is we welcome you in. You're going to be working with everyone. Everyone is there. It's like a family. You know, everyone is here as an entrepreneur, and they're just like you, and they all want to help you succeed. There's no competition. There's nothing easier. You work as a team.
Yeah, that's very important to know. There's no competition here whatsoever. You're also getting the UFA affiliate program, okay? So this is where you can tap into an already proven sales process, earn commissions, you know, over and over again on anyone you refer to the Ultimate Freedom Academy, anywhere from 33 to 66% for every single referral there is. Okay.
And so how does the UFA affiliate program work? So this is another way that you, on top of the high ticket commissions, there's another way that you can actually make income with the affiliate program. So think about that someone clicks on your link, they go through the process, they put the information in, they come out, either get an email, come out to the workshop, and then basically they purchase. For every single way in the Ultimate Freedom Academy, we're going to create a system basically that when you come in, imagine that the training education platform that you're learning and then you're doing, if you share that with someone else and they come in and join, you get to actually get paid for that as well. Okay, and earning income as an affiliate of Ultimate Freedom Academy is, like I said, is you get the commission from the inside of the platform, and we talk about the high ticket commissions as well. So for every new affiliate that you have, imagine receiving $100 for every single person that comes in. And I mean, if you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, some members are getting 10, 20, that's extra money for you that you can leverage and use towards your business or use towards whatever you want. But if you want to grow your business, imagine if you're getting extra $600 a month just from that alone, not including those high ticket commissions. That makes a huge difference. And we have the commissions that are anywhere from $100 all the way up to $4,500 per sale.
Awesome. So what you're going to get here is you're going to get the Ultimate Freedom Academy training platform. That's a value of about $1,000. That's $997. Then you're going to get a done for you marketing system, which we just talked about. That's a value of about $1,600. Then the done for you email follow-up series, which is about $267. Then you got your own online business coach. This is the mentorship that we were talking about. It's a value of about $977. And then, you're going to get that worldwide marketing community, which is absolutely priceless. Okay, so you're not going to pay any of this right now. What we're showing you is the value of what you're getting, but that total value alone is about $5,000.
Yeah, and you would be basically spending a lot of money just to get into the system. When we started learning, when we started putting all that stuff together, it cost us over a lot of money just to maintain this, but you're not paying none of that today, okay? And originally we were planning to charge about $2,000 a year because we know how system works. We know how people are getting results. If you can, make even that $10,000 or, even like $1,000 a month, that's still ahead. That's worth it every penny. But right now, because you're here, we don't want to charge you that much. What we're going to do, we're thinking about doing it $99 a month or $1,200 a year. And that's at the same time, we thought of, what if we run a workshop just like this and we did it live? And because you guys got access for it, you got a special deal, and you come in and you're not going to pay $99 a month. What if we had a one-time payment fee? And because you are here right now at the workshop, we have a special for you, but today only. So take action. If you are really, really serious about this, come in. And if you get started today, okay, there's a link that Cheryl, if you want to pop up the link there for them, you can actually click the link right now. It's $297 one-time fee. The beauty about this is if you get started today, okay, this is how it's going to work. So once you click on that link, you're going to end up on a page just looks like this. So on the right-hand side or somewhere below, you're going to see a link. You click the button, get started. You're going to pop up onto a page like this. It's highly, it's highly secure. Everything is in there, and you complete a 2-minute enrollment form. So basically, we will enroll you into our system, and then that's how you start it. You get started. You're going to get into the academy. You're going to get your coaching process. You're going to start on that coaching process, and then basically, first thing you're going to do is book a coaching call with us. And once your coaching process is done, we're going to hop on a call with you, design a specific game plan for you, and that's it.
Yeah, and it gets even better and better. So when you get started today, you're going to get into these exclusive fast action bonuses when you're starting. So let's get, yes, exactly, today. So what you're going to get is bonus number 1 is an access to live weekly ultimate team calls. Okay, these calls are very, very amazing when it comes down to, not just motivation, but like learning about the newest strategies online, because the internet is always evolving and changing. So we keep you guys up to date with the very most recent Facebook strategies online, how to implement them, what other people are doing, what other successful people are doing as well, because we do have special guest speakers. And obviously as well, these weekly workshops are fun as well. They're not just like boring, educational things. We actually have a lot of fun on these calls, and it's very important to have fun in your business as well, right? So you get that support, with the mentors and leaders in this community. And then access number 2, or bonus number 2, is you get access to live weekly VIP ads training. So this is for extra support with people, again, like us in the community who are actually having the results. We make sure you are utilizing your dollars to spend it wisely on ads. We know all the secrets. This is where we help you strategize on how to better your ads, your branding, etc., to help you get the highest quality leads, because you want the quality leads. You don't want people, who aren't very good quality to, be in your business. And then bonus number 3 is you're going to get access to live weekly Ultimate Ladies Night Masterminds. This is one of my favorite nights of the week. We get together with the ladies. Sometimes we got some wine, sometimes whatever drink you have in your hand, you can have. This is where my passion lies. There's tons of stay-at-home moms out there, working moms, women in general, who just need a little bit more support that's what I'm about. Also, we have a lot of fun at these events as well. You know, and basically you're the sum of the 5 people that you hang out with the most. And when you hang out with the people who have the same mindset as you, your growth will excel faster. And the last thing that we're going to give you bonus access to is these ultimate live events. You get to meet us in person, you know, because we're just regular people just like you, like we said. At our events, we get to know each other. We learn different personal development strategies, business strategies, but most of all, we have fun, like we said before, at this mastermind. You know, the business doesn't hold you to one location. We can actually travel to different places together. And this is what literally is a laptop lifestyle.
And this is great. This gets better and better. So wait, guys, if you guys are still here and you're still undecided, if you're like, hey, is this for me? This may be something that, you know, let me think about it. Let me guys make it even easier for you. And this is something me and Cheryl, when we're talking about, is how can we have this in a way that if someone is there, they tried so many different opportunities, maybe they tried different systems, or maybe they're just brand new, but they just don't know where to start. Okay, what we did is we created a 120-day money earned back guarantee. So basically, when you come in, okay, with this proven system, we know it works so well. We know it's going to earn you money back, that in the next 120 days, if you do not get the $297 back, we're going to reimburse you the difference or the full amount. And we still have not had to do that yet, because we know that this is proven. So you have nothing to lose. We are promising you do that. Basically, the maximum refund is $297 within 120 days. Obviously, you're going to have to do the work, okay? You can't just sit there and just wait. Oh, they're going to give you money back anyways. But it's been amazing, because I know every single person coming into this community, as long as they do the work, they make that back. Sometimes within a week, sometimes within a month, sometimes even faster. So Ultimate Freedom Academy comes with a 14-day money back guarantee as well. So let's say if you come in and you go through the coaching process, you get on a coaching call and you find, you know what, this is not for me, just ask us for the money back. We're going to reimburse you. That's what we guarantee. We're so confident with this training. We're so confident because we've seen so many results that we get able to do it. So if that sounds fair to you, click that link right now. Get started with us. We're going to reach out to you. We're going to set you up. But if $297 is not a lot. Cheryl,
no, it's not. Yeah, basically, oh yeah, I did drink coffee because, you know, like after I cut it out, like I found it was better. But for those of you that actually drink coffee, this is less than your weekly cup of coffee every single week. Like imagine that. That's all it really takes. When you put it into that perspective and you have access to a global business, how can you go wrong, right? So that's what's really intriguing about this whole thing, is that people will spend thousands of dollars on their education, and something like this is a really like hot deal, pretty much.
The last step is taking action, guys. You know, taking action limits your fear, and sometimes we are stuck, or maybe we're comfortable. There's a reason you're still watching this. There's a reason you came in here and you go like, maybe there's something else out there. I know I can do this. When I came in here, I knew it, that I wanted to change, because I knew if I didn't do something different right now, where do I see myself a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now? You know, if you think that 3 years, 4 years, 5 years down the road, you're still going to be in the same situation, you got to take action. You got to do something different. Okay.
Yep. And so imagine this, you know, like there's basically 2 types of people. The first one says, okay, this sounds good. You know, like I really like what they have to offer, but you know what, I'm going to think about it. 2-3 years pass by, they still may be in the same position. However, person number 2, you know, they're all about it. And, you know, like they're fast action takers like us on this workshop, like myself, you know, I said, I'm ready to make a change. I'm ready to, you know, jump into this full-heartedly because I know I deserve it. Right. So this is like the type of person that I was, and you ultimately have to decide which type of person are you as well.
And guys, the last step, okay, we're almost done. You know, if you're still here, if you still haven't taken action, I know that I can't see the screen. There's probably a whole bunch of people that are hopping on board, but $297 plus 120-day money back guarantee. You have nothing to lose. It's like less than a cup of coffee a week that you have to sacrifice for 1 year. If you can't do that, then, you know, you should be starting the global business, starting the training, getting the coaching, all of that set up for you. It's better than paying, you know, $99 a month or $2,000 a year. It's $297 if you take action right now. This is the special offer you had. It's going to expire as soon as this ends, basically. And if you guys are interested, what is the real cost? And this is when I started thinking about this. okay, what would it cost me? It would cost me so much more pain. I would have to still be working for that company, and I had a boss that was telling me what to do. You know, I remember requesting time off of of work, and then they told me that, hey, you can't get it off because someone else has 20 years seniority. You know, you had to listen to them. And I was always wondering, if I didn't do this, what if things were different? And for me, you know, successful people always look at the real cost, and that's what I started looking at. Is like, if I did not start, what if I started right now and doing this? Okay, so and not getting started would cost me more than $297. It cost me multiple six figures.
Exactly. So yeah, isn't that powerful, guys? Like, your poverty does not serve anyone. That just doesn't go for me, for Raph, or for Brandy or Tracy, whom I'm going to introduce here in a second. But, you know, like, we talk about serving people. However, you know, the money does help. And when you can learn that for yourself, that is really big. You know, like, I got my father-in-law here who's, I just noticed he's cleaning the background here. But this is what it's about. It's that, you know, staying at home, finding that time with your loved ones.
And guys, again, just to recap really quickly here, is what you're going to be getting. Again, you're getting the Ultimate Freedom Academy training platform. All of that is included for you. You get it done for your marketing system. So we build the pages for you. We do the emails for you. We give you the coach that you can reach out to at any time. You get the emails that are done for you. All of this here, okay, with the affiliate program, with everything, you will be paying a lot more than $297. But if you get started today, you get all those bonuses, you get everything included, you get added to the group and the training if you start right now for $297. All right, guys, so let's finish up with just a couple more testimonials. Let me stop sharing here the screen. Let me know if you guys can see it. And we still got, thank you, girls, for sticking around with us.
So basically, we got two lovely ladies here who will share their testimonies. Brandy, why don't you go first? Tell us a little bit about yourself and what changed and all of that for you.
Yeah, so, well, I'm a former teacher, and in my role where I was at, even if I got sick, I couldn't even take time off. If the kids got sick, I couldn't. There wasn't anybody available to take my position, and that was one of the reasons when I knew I just had to leave. And then I was stuck with one income, me and my husband. So we had to find something for, you know, me to do. And I was actually that person that I was getting into every element I could. And it wasn't working for me because basically I was stuck with those people that were just sticking me in and say, okay, go on, you did it, you can do it. But I didn't know what to do. And so I think that's why I fell in love with this business, because you have awesome mentors, you have awesome coaches that are there for me from the start. And I, you know, always text mine all the time saying, I can do this, because after I get done with every step-by-step training, I'm like, I can actually do this. And I feel that confidence. I feel that I can do this. And which is so great, because it just boosts your confidence, where, you know, you're going to make that decision to do it. And then, you know, this community is awesome, because like, if I can't get a hold of my mentor, I can always get a hold of somebody. And that's actually where I am in the beginning, because I will stay up all night to, you know, email people or do a training video, and it'll be like 4 o'clock in the morning. Well, I don't want to email my mentor, so I'll talk to somebody else, and I always get the answer I need. And then the other thing was just, it was always in the back of my mind, what if this could change everything, you know? And I wanted to take that step to see where it would lead me. And I'm just on the path to being the better me, which I love, because I have more confidence, and I just feel like I have more purpose now than I did before.
Awesome. Thanks so much for sharing that, Brandy.
Mm-hmm.
I love how, you know, like, when people who are just you, like, started the community, they already gained that confidence. They see how other people are in the community too. And it literally is, it just rubs off on you. You know, it's that ripple effect that we always talk about. Yeah. So that's amazing. Thanks so much for sharing that. By the way, Brandy, you did also, I'm just going to say a little bit too. You are the mother of 5 wonderful children as well. You know, that was your why. When I had first talked to Brandy, she was like, you know, I have 5 kids. You know, she has dreams, she has goals for her family and her kids and all of that. And so you guys are going to find your why as well. And that's the reason why you're going to find yourself on this workshop and ultimately making the decision for yourself on whether this thing is for you. Okay. So yeah, thanks, Brandy. So the next woman I would love to bring out is Tracy. Tracy also has a wonderful partner, Ryan, who's not here today, but I'm sure she's going to be speaking on their behalf.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
I got my new earphones in, so I was a little excited.
You're really clear.
Yeah, Ryan and I, myself and my partner are super excited about being in this community and having this opportunity. We were in a really bad place about a year ago, and this community alone has helped us improve our thoughts on life, our relationship, helped us realize we can do anything we want, right? And I echo Brandy's comments about the community being there for you. You know, if I can't get a hold of one person, I try another, and somebody will and genuinely help you, right? They don't just push you aside, no, I don't have time. They'll sit there or go on a Zoom call with you or whatever it takes to help you understand what's going on. So that's really helped me with my confidence, again, echoing Brandy's remarks, confidence, and I'm reading more books. Woo! So on self-development and stuff. So this is all coming through this community, and I call it a community, not just an academy, because it's a community of friends and family. We both Ryan and I believe it's friends and family. We've made a lot of great relationships through this community, and yeah, I believe in myself now, and that's super cool.
That is so awesome. Thank you, Tracy. And like I said, I personally, you guys live locally here in Vancouver, and I personally know you guys, and we became good friends. And I see you guys grow, and I know you guys went through some tough times, but now, you guys have a brand. What's your brand name? We're Pure for Sure Together. Okay, yeah. So you guys, it's amazing, because now it's like you get to actually reach out and change other people's lives, and I know you get comments from people. I know when I challenge you guys with the Facebook Live and all the different things. So that's awesome. Guys, we're about an hour into this here. If you guys are watching a replay, or if you guys are just here live with us here, if you're still thinking about it, just reach out to us. The person that you actually clicked on their link, reach out to them, ask them questions. We're real people. We're here to help you. We're here to guide you. We've done it. I mean, we're able to do this full time. Some of the people are still working, do this on the side. There are many ways of getting this started. You can do this on your own time. You can do this at your own pace. No one is going to tell you what to do. If we have to kick your butt, we will kick your butt when you need it. We're here to guide you and teach you. And that's the beauty about this business, is that you are your own boss. You are your own CEO. And we just give you the tools to basically take it to the next level, and we'll guide you all the way through the end.
Mm-hmm. So like we talked about before, it's a small investment for what you're actually getting and receiving. So this is like something small that you're getting in the long term, like for your long-term goals and what you really want to do for yourself and your family. First things first, take care of you, right? And, when you have the system, a proven system of success like this, it becomes a very powerful tool just for you to utilize, and that you can jump on board, and it's very easy to implement. This isn't, like I said before, rocket science. This is something where, like when you come into the system, the click by click, step by step, with the mentorship program that we have, with the masterminds that we have every single week, we have so much support in the community. This isn't just something that when you come in, you'll just learn one aspect of the business. There are all parts of the business that are very, very vital to your success, because we're not just going to teach you how to make money, we're going to teach you how to be successful, right? There's a really, really big difference. And so once you learn all of that, then that's really going to help you in terms of your own success and how you are implementing it for yourself.
That's huge, guys. So anyways, guys, welcome. If you're still here with us, if you watched all the way to the end, congratulations. If you haven't taken action, you have questions, you know what to do. And we'll see you guys on the inside. All right, take care. Yes.